We're going to talk about Northwestern hair and a new product that we have, and why it's essentially the best thing out there for medical hair loss treatments. A lot of people have known that there's a couple hair loss treatments out right now. One is minoxidil, or Rogaine, is available topically. The other is finasteride or Propecia, which is a pill. So I'd like to start with Propecia first. And what are the problems with Propecia? Well, Propecia modulates the levels of testosterone and its derivatives in the body. When it does this, it impacts testosterone affecting the hair. So it can actually slow down hair loss, and it's very effective at this. It reduces by 85% if you look at someone who's been using it for 5 years, which is awesome. However, when it modulates testosterone in the body, it can have some major implications, including sexual drive, impotence, sexual drive, erectile dysfunction, but it can also affect mental clarity. Some people say they feel like cloudy when they're on finasteride, and that's because for a male, testosterone is very important for multiple aspects of the body, not just that. You can lose muscle mass, you can gain fat. These are all been reported things. And although the Propecia says that they're only happen 3 to 5% of people, being a hair restoration surgeon, I would say it's above 20%. So finasteride is not great, but that's really what's on the market, and we don't know why. Well, one of the reasons is there's a new drug out there called dutasteride. It's a new generation of finasteride. It costs more than finasteride, which is probably one of the reasons that all these online services are using it, because and cut into their profit margins, because people are used to paying X number of dollars for these drugs a month. And adding dutasteride would be too expensive. Well, dutasteride is really nice because it's more effective. It actually blocks more enzymes that use testosterone than finasteride, and it can be used topically because it has something called increased soft tissue retention. That means it stays in soft tissue longer, or it does its job, where it's absorbed less, and if it's absorbed, it's likely to have been inactivated or destroyed by the time it gets into the blood. So it's really nice because it's topical. So if we now have a topical combination of dutasteride and we have topical combination of Rogaine, that's really nice because you're getting the best of, those are the 2 best treatments out there for hair loss. And lastly, Northwestern Hair has figured out a way to do this at a cost that's the same as finasteride, just because of relationships with pharmacies, because of collaborations we had in the past. Now, Northwestern is introducing a new product. We are actually creating regular hair care products such as shampoos, conditioners, serums, and we're able to put dutasteride and minoxidil into them such that it really fits into your daily routine. So now we have the best of the best of the clinical treatments with real ease of use, essentially at the same price. And that's what Northwestern Hair is all about, being clinically better and making it more accessible.